Hello and welcome to another 9-minute Bible study. Our starting point, Luke 18, and let's start with verse 8. And Zacchaeus stood and said unto the Lord. Let's fill in the background here. Zacchaeus, earlier in the chapter, wanted to see Jesus, but he couldn't because he was short, and the crowd wasn't going to allow him, a dirty, rotten thief and robber, to get to the front to see Jesus. So Zacchaeus, he climbs up into a tree. Jesus sees him and then calls him out by name and says, "Come down, for today I must stay at your house." So here is Jesus, the Son of God. He has come to Jericho with one purpose, to go to Zacchaeus' house. Jesus so loved Zacchaeus that he came to him so his life would be changed. In verse 8, we see the change in Zacchaeus' life. And Zacchaeus stood and said unto the Lord, "Behold, Lord, the half of my goods I give to the poor." Talk about a complete change. Before Jesus came to town, this was the man who made the poor poor by taking all their money. Now he's going to restore them by giving up to half of his income. And it's already established. This guy is rich. So he is giving half of his wealth to the poor. When one is aggressive in their faith, and he was by climbing into the tree, now he's going to be aggressive in living his life because of the change that happened in his life. Now he wants to give half of everything to the poor, and if I have taken anything from any man by false accusation, I restore him fourfold. What happened? 1. This man truly loves the Lord his God. He loves Jesus. Jesus came to him personally. Jesus came to his house to change him. Zacchaeus, he loves Jesus because of this. But what is the next effect? He loves his neighbor now when he did not love them before. Before, he loved their money, and he wanted more of it. Now he loves them so much because Jesus has changed him. He changed him from being what? The money grubber to being the one who now takes care of the poor. Now, what does Jesus say about this? Verse 9. This day is salvation come to this house, for as much as he also is a son of Abraham. There were those who thought that this Zacchaeus was too far gone. He was out. He was no longer a son of Abraham. Here is Jesus. He is a son of Abraham. In short, I am here to restore this man to his rightful place in the sight of God. And that's what Jesus did. He brings the message of hope. Zacchaeus changes, and then he becomes a new person. It's verse 10 that is the mission statement of Jesus in this section. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. Now, Zacchaeus, he was aggressively looking for Jesus. But Jesus was also aggressively looking for him. When Jesus found you, understand this, we did not come to Jesus. Jesus came to us. When Jesus came to us, he did not come to us because we were already righteous and good people. He came to us because we were lost. and we needed someone to save us from being lost. Jesus came to save us. That's why he went to the cross. But that's why, after he was raised from the dead, after he paid our sin debt, this is why the Holy Spirit was given to the believers. So the Holy Spirit, through the believers and the church, could seek and to save, on behalf of Jesus, those who were lost. Again, they found me. Yeah, Jesus found you. He found you through the church using the Holy Spirit. And when Jesus finds you, your life will be changed. You will believe in him, you will love him, and you will no longer be the person you were, and you will no longer live the life you once lived. But let's look back for a second. Why did Jesus come to Jericho? I can sum it up really with two things. A blind man outside the gate and a publican inside the gate. This is why Jesus came to these cities. And Jesus, he comes to you. Let's look at the end of the Gospel of Mark for a second. What do we see there? The Gospel of Mark, the 16th chapter. And let's look, once I get there, at verse 15. Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. An aggressive approach to leaving the four walls of the church to minister and preach the gospel. He that believes and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils, they shall speak with new tongues, they shall take up serpents. If they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. The last line, they shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. As a church, we have been given these things by Jesus. And in these lessons, we have been looking at the line, what? Heal. Aggressive faith. Now we, as the believers, we need to aggressively go and bring the message of healing to those around us. There are Zacchaeuses, there are blind Bartimaeuses out there waiting for us to show up. They're waiting for us. We need to follow Jesus and go to them to bring the message of the gospel and the message of Jesus. Whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord, they shall be saved, they shall be healed. And we will pick up with this in our next lesson.